Hello everyone, welcome back to this game. Okay, just reloaded my save. We're not worrying about the Gigantoplex right now. I just got money from busking. We'll head to the bullpen. I'll go to Beagler's desk and do the thing with his computer and also grabbing the photo of Chip. And then we're going to Squidley's desk. I finally have money to send to Clorback III again. Let's go ahead and recap what is going on here, because it's been a while. To Sergeant Squidley, from Highness Clorback III, request for funds. Hello, partner Squidley. Thank you most graciously for the transfer of funds. The processing fee for the bank has now been paid. I am now in possession of the cash and on my way to your city. When I am there, I will be happy to meet you and pay you your earnings. I wonder if Clorback III will actually be met. Maybe he's one of the question marks in the people list. However, I have encountered a small obstacle before I can complete our deal. The bag of money is very heavy and Titan Spaceport has strict baggage weight policy, meaning they have confiscated my luggage. Just as a reminder, this is some sort of scheme, it's the I am the prince who is trying to get his money and I need your money to get mine out kind of scams. But I'm trying to find out whether it really is a scam in this case. Maybe we actually will be rich at the end of this. I must now pay an excess baggage fee of 300 currency before I can get onto the spaceship. Can you please forward me the 300? I will pay you back on my arrival to the planet where you live. Your beloved associate, Clorback III, Highness. What a run of bad luck. I really feel for this guy. Maybe I could help him out. Yes. Dear Clorback, terribly sorry to hear about your trouble with the spaceport staff. I will gladly pay your baggage fee. We business partners have to look out for each other, right? Your friend Squidley. Okay. Let's get to City Hall. Actually, hold on a sec. Do I have the hospital unlocked yet? No. How did I unlock the hospital before? It was reading about it in City Hall, so I'm gonna have to kind of do that. First things first, though. Really important business. Let us get back into the sanitation department. I have an hour, 2 hours and a half before I have to worry about Milton. We'll see if I have time to be here. Wait. You're in a tiny office not much larger than a cupboard. A complex collage of notes, maps, and pins takes up the entire back wall. Dusty Borgulak is not here. Check key hook. There are no keys currently on the hook. The label above it says Vehicle Bay. Examine back wall. Complex web of conspiracy theories. Try to follow it. Well, it's taken a while, but it seems to be something about a vast conspiracy running through the fabric of Moontropolis. It's centered around hiding the fact that the chief isn't actually a qualified police officer. Yeah, I was trying to look into that, but I'm not sure how to proceed with that. Well, maybe Dusty will be key in figuring that out. As an aside, after that little examination, no, I will not have time to be here and also get to Squidley's house to pick up Milton. Anything in the toolbox while nobody's here? Ooh, this looks useful. Okay. Door to vehicle bay is locked. Key must be around here somewhere. Nope. I was kind of going to see if there was some way to break it down. Not that I have the strength to do that. I'm betting the location where I increase my strength is on the space station. That's the only place I can figure. Well, reloading my save since that didn't accomplish anything. Okay, so I recently learned that we pass City Hall on the way to and from the suburbs. So I'm gonna be taking advantage of that information, and let's go ahead and head back into City Hall. I want to try to do something before I pick up Milton. I want to talk to the mayor, because he's going to give us that quest to locate the compromising photo of him, which is currently held by Pibby Freeb. So, introduce ourselves. Yes, the photo. Pibby Freeb is going to have the photo hidden in her room at the Crystal Spire Hotel. I'm not entirely sure how to get into her room, but maybe upon becoming friends, I'll be able to just waltz right in there. I'm not going to ask the other questions. I am tempted to ask what the photo is of, though. You know what? Just in case I don't manage to do that on this run. What's the photo of? So I'll know when I see it. I'd rather not discuss that. As a wealthy man, I have many hobbies some would call bizarre. No worries there, I'm a furry. Rest assured you will know it when you see it. Asking what the photo is of is kind of a waste of time, so probably gonna reload my save and just get to it right away. With that in mind, is there a reward? Yes, of course! I will reward you handsomely. I'll get it right away. I will assume that I do not have to ask about a reward in order to get a handsome reward. Okay, reloaded my save, kept the conversation short, and having done that, one other thing I'm going to take advantage of is the fact that exiting to the city does not take any time. Every time I return to the lobby, I can just go out and save and head back in and see what else I can do before going to see Milton. But I wanted to do that first, most importantly, because Pibby Freeb is going to be at the suburbs. Let's go ahead and head into the courthouse now. Judge Crandallberry sits at the bench. Again, I wonder if there was some sort of court in session at some point during the week, perhaps in the first day. Don't know. Incidentally, I could nap on the seats if I am pressed for exhaustion. Let's talk to the judge. I'm gonna do this again, but better. What doesn't he have in court? I'm working on the Beekler case. He's going to ask how we feel about Beekler. After I ask if he knows about Beekler. Does you know him? A fine officer, put away many dangerous criminals. Regrets about Big Mama Zod. What do I think? He was a good cop. The first time I answered this question, when I said he was insufferable, I assumed that would be that he was insufferable at his job, like maybe he was a bragger. In actuality, Squidley complained about how he was talking about doing the job a whole lot, which No, that job he was doing was kind of important. Assuming it was legit. He was working on the Big Mama Zod case. I assume it was legit, but you never know. There is that illegitimate child. But for now, he was a good cop. He was a good cop, Your Honor. He will be sorely missed. He certainly will. But perhaps his legacy need not die. Fight hard, Squidley, and bring his killers to justice, and you could be the next Dex Beagler. That was an important thing to do. I don't know what being friends with Judge Crandallberry will do for us, but maybe it would make the accusation easier. Tell you what, I'm not gonna ask about bribery. I'm also not gonna steal the gavel. However important it may be, I mean, I could swipe it when nobody's around. Maybe it could be important, but for now, I'm assuming not. Okay, it would take 20 minutes to get to the Beagler residence. Plus another 5 to get to Squidley's house specifically. And I have 40 minutes to get there before they give up waiting for me to pick up Milton. So I'm going to, just real quick, head back into the sanitation department. Is it still empty? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe the screwdriver from the toolbox. And it's already 12:30. 12:35. I'm going to not save because I think this is going to put me too late to pick up Milton. Unless I can arrive at exactly 13 o'clock. Nope, they would have greeted me automatically. Alright, so I'm not picking up the screwdriver yet. I'm gonna hope that I can in a little bit, then. There's no anger about how late we are picking him up, and I'm gonna keep it that way. So it's already 12:50. On my first run, day 2 went really fast. And I have a feeling it's going to go just as quickly on this run, because I have a couple of tasks I want to perform that are definitely time-consuming. First things first, saving again. Let's go to the Beagler residence and catch Pippi free while I have the chance. Excuse me, Sergeant Squidley. It's Pippi free. I'm here for Moontropolis News. Do you have time to do an interview? Of course. Anything for your fine news organization. Sergeant Squidley, you join me here at the home of do-gooder cop Dex Beagler. One question is on everyone's lips. Do you think Dex Beagler got what was coming to him? He did, after all, make a lot of enemies when he arrested local businesswoman Big Mama Zod. In a case that completely fell apart once it reached the courts. Again, I am posed with an opportunity to call Dex out. However, we are having this interview in front of the Beagler household, and I do not want to lose any friendship with Doreen. So, Dex Beagler was a fine officer. Also, no, he did not get what's coming to him. I don't think he did, anyway. Well, Pippi, I think that's unfair. Dex was doing his duty for the city when he arrested Big Mama. And that case only fell apart on a technicality. I seem to remember the media holding him up as a hero at the time. An interesting view. How do you think Lieutenant Beagler's family are feeling right now? Well, I can certainly say they do care. so devastated most likely. His wife has lost her husband, his son has lost his father, and now there's a news crew parked outside their house hassling them for a story. Well, it is out duty to get the facts. The news isn't a clean business. And finally, how close do you think you are to solving this foul crime? The son did it. No, we have already proven, in fact, that the son did not do it. I noticed that so far with these first two interviews, the first answer is always the better answer. And yes, I am making steady progress, as far as you know. It is slow progress, technically, but we are only halfway through day 2, and I have actually done a lot so far. The investigation is progressing. That's all I can say right now. A cryptic answer indeed. Well, that's all the questions we have time for today. Thank you for your contribution, Sergeant Squidley. Can I ask about that photo? I don't have any more questions. Then I'm going to reload my save and only do the interview. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of saves coming on this adventure, and I am pointing out that I am doing a lot of saves coming on this adventure. Take a drink for every time I mention I'm going to reload my save. At the very least, doing the interview does not lose any brownie points with Doreen. What if I say I don't think so, by the way? I don't think so. Here. Now. It seems kinda sleazy. I'll be waiting if you change your mind. I don't think so. You're not gonna take the hint and relocate yourself. Fine, I'm gonna reload my save, and we'll do the interview. As much as I would like to tell Pippi Freeb off, I do need to get to that photo. So, hopefully, answering more questions will eventually become friends. I will say, causing slander will get us to become friends, but I intend not to do that. Now, something I do intend to do is going to be very, very unfortunate for Milton. We're going back to the bank, where there is a 1-hour line? Okay, I was checking earlier off camera, and it was a 2-hour line again. So it does seem that the line time changes throughout the day. And yeah, I know that Milton will be unhappy if we sit in line, but I was able to recover our friendship on the first run after doing this, so I figure with this only being Tuesday, I could do the same again. However, let me do a little bit of checking here. I'm going to do some waiting around, see exactly what time this place possibly becomes no wait. Well, that answers my question. There is no wait, because eventually the bank just closes. Alright, well, I might as well just do this while we are here, then. 1 hour ain't too bad, right, Milton? But the... Okay, maybe it's random? Well, hey, awesome! This actually saves some time. So, we are here for a couple of reasons. We're going to open an account, and we're going to find out about Dex Beagler's secret account, which likely has some money from Stefan Vortex for sabotaging Dr. Reina's experiment. However, I cannot actually find out about Dex Beagler's account until I create an account. I also am aware that I do need to dress into Dex Beagler's uniform in order to find out about his account. But, I'll save that for a bit. I still want to have the lab coat for the hospital. So, I'd like to open an account. This will take an hour. And we are now acquaintances with this guy. And... oh, I could take out a loan if I want to. You know, if I were to fail the second run, and I have every intention not to, but I could take out a giant loan on the last day and just happen to have that money at the start of day 1 on the next run. Assuming that I am not paying interest on time-traveled cash. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out the loan. Can I borrow some money? Ooh, that would be most exciting. Oh, it appears you have no savings in your account. That just will not do, I am afraid, sir. We will only lend money to people with savings in their account. It's a matter of collateral, you see. We can loan you twice what you have in your savings account. Be sure to pay it back by Friday, though. Bad things might happen otherwise, and we wouldn't want that. Oh, okay, so, probably would get arrested or something. Either way, likely would not be able to borrow an extravagant a lot of money and take it into the next run. Alright, well, let's wait until we get a little bit more money before we take advantage of that. If we're going to be doubling our money that way, I want to have more than 142 currency. Let's go ahead and do the thing, and we'll keep doing this until I can get in instantly again. This time it's 2 hours. So yeah, apparently it's actually random how long it takes to wait. Okay, account created. It is 14:45. I'm going to make my way to the hospital.